Here's one thing you probably didn't know about me. I love the Fallout game series. I own every single fully canon Fallout, from the first to the last, good to bad. I got all of them. I absolutely love and will continue to support the series for as long as it's around. Not just for its deep and interesting lore, fun gameplay, or even its abundance of interesting and sometimes likable characters. While all of those aspects of the series do play a major role in why I love it as much as I do, the biggest and most important aspect of the Fallout games, the thing that brings me back every single time, is its beauty. It's not just the way the game physically looks. It's actually much, much deeper than that. This is the beauty of Fallout. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that all the Fallout games look the same, because I'm not a liar. Fallout 1 and 2 aren't 3D or as detailed as the future Bethesda games. You can only get so much from sprite art, so it leaves your mind in charge of filling in the gaps. Fallout 3 feels dull and cold. New Vegas feels the opposite of 3, warm and not dull. 4 feels alive and more colorful than the others. And 76, I guess, I get it friendly. I don't know. I don't know. 76 is friendly, I guess. But all these games do share one thing. If you've ever tried to understand or get into the Fallout lore, you probably know how deep it actually goes. And that's because of the attention to detail given to these games. The in-game advertisements fit the 1950s look like super well, since that was the era that they were in before the bombs dropped. But they were in the year 2077, and their technology reflects that, with everything looking like a 1950s representation of what the future would look like. A great example of the attention to detail given to these games are the terminals, and the stories told through them. If you've ever walked into a building in Fallout and thought, I think something went down here, chances are the terminals in the building have that story documented, and if it's not in the terminals, then a note or holotape will have the story of what happened. From the scrap metal fenced settlements to the DIY looking wasteland armor, everything in this game's world logically makes sense with the context of the world these people are living in. All these things, the aesthetic, the detail, the deep lore, they all play a part in it, and they all hold beauty in their own ways. But to me, the most beautiful part of the Fallout series, the most important part of it, at least to me, is how it inspires hope. If you didn't know, the pre-war story of Fallout is super important to the series, and it's told in almost every game. The story goes like this. World War III basically, everyone nukes each other. Those who got hit really hard either died or became feral ghouls, or it hit different, and they became ghouls, who are basically immortal people with a severe skin condition. Small populations of non-radiated, healthy people do exist, and live inside of vaults created by the pre-war company Vault-Tec. And then there are the fully human wasteland locals. Some are asshole pieces of shit raiders, who are basically land pirate gangsters. Some are the children of Adam, cult members who worship the radiation and undetonated nukes as gods and holy idols. But some of them are just people, settlers of the wastelands whose only goals are either to survive the wasteland or build communities. Communities like the Minutemen, the people of Megaton, the people of Diamond City, the people of Good Neighbor, and most famously the Brotherhood of Steel. There are more, I just didn't want to make the video longer than it needs to be. While these communities can operate in very different ways, their end goal is the same, and that's to rebuild, to take back the world from the monsters of the radiation, to make tomorrow a better day, to reclaim what was theirs. What's so beautiful about the Fallout series is that it gives me hope. Hope that even after a nuclear war, in a world full of monsters, we'll still be here. The few people unaffected by the bombs will repopulate and build communities. Even if they're small, humanity still has hope. There will always be people fighting to make a better future for all of us. And that's the beauty of Fallout. And I don't want to hear that no one could survive in a world or environment like that. The radiation would destroy everything. Do you think that? Is that so? Tell it to the animals in Chernobyl that have already survived a radioactive fallout. I mean, some do have slight mutations, but a lot of them are cosmetic, I think. We're human beings. We're the most stubborn animals there are, so I know that we'd make it. I guess you could say we're just built different. Thanks for watching. This one was fun to make. I feel like I got the flow a little better, you know? If you liked it, like it. If you have anything to say, like the Brotherhood of Steel or aren't fighting to make things better or something like that, put in the comments. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I'm just trying to reach 100 in the next little bit. I just want to make more of these for you. Like I want to make more discussion videos or video essay type things, you know? Let me know how I did and take care.